It's extremely dated.
Yeah.
Weird.
She's not going to be safe with the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love.
The cartoon was made 85 years ago, and therefore it's extremely dated when it comes to the ideas of women being in roles of power.
So this is the Muppet that got the role to play Snow White, and she did nothing but show how ungrateful and annoying she is.
If I'm going to stand there 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid for every hour that it is streamed online. What made you want to step into this world of DC heroes? I needed a job. I'm being so serious.
And now she's completely changed her tune just because of all this backlash that she's received. Take a look at this.
Several months later.
The cartoon's so beloved. It's like a monumental moment in film history.
Yeah.
It was like the first feature-length cartoon movie, to the point where it won honorary Oscars and all of these amazing things that happened for that film are the reason that you and I really get to sit here today, because it made Disney what it is.
So basically, Disney think we're stupid and they think we can't see through the bullshit. They've completely changed their style. They've put her in an interview with Chloe Bailey to try and make her look like this innocent, sweet little person who now loves Snow White and respects its history, when before all she basically did was shit on it. And the reason this is happening is because they're desperate to save the movie, because not only was she a pain in the ass, but they didn't even have real dwarves.
Disney is preparing to release a new Snow White movie, but don't worry, in case you were wondering if they were gonna change the story too much, they haven't at all. Except Snow White, who literally got her name for having skin as white as snow, is no longer white, the dwarves are no longer dwarves, and the prince is going to be some useless, weak feminist.
Disney has ditched the 7 dwarfs for politically correct magical creatures. They appear to be a mix of genders, ethnicities, and heights. At first, Disney called the photos fake, but then backtracked on their claim.
Want to make it right, they redo the movie, and they recast. And they get Snow White and the 7 dwarfs. They have to lose, they lost it then. And now they gotta come back better. Make it better.
There are actors, dwarf actors, that live, that dream to be in a major motion picture such as this Disney remake.
It's another bunch of woke bullshit, and people are fed up with it, so they're backpedaling and they're trying to change it. And I think no matter what they do, it will still flop because it started off so poorly. And also, most people hate all this woke bullshit. People have had enough of it.
Disney is looking at an almost $900 million loss following a series of woke flops at the box office. There's an analysis out there showing that films like Lightyear, in which they decided to make Buzz Lightyear gay, The Little Mermaid, which is now woke, Elemental, that's one of the ones that includes a non-binary character, which had one of the worst openings ever. People are not buying this content. They don't want this content.
Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not, no.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts and your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
Most of these OnlyFans girls know deep down that what they're doing is nothing to be proud of. But I don't really care. I'm not trying to save these hoes because they don't want to be.
She don't want to be saved, don't save her. She don't want to be saved.
What's the first thing you notice in a guy's outfit?
His watch, shoes.
What kind of watch are you trying to see?
Anything that's like, you know, Rolex, AP, Patek.
Which sport do you think women are better than men?
All. I
actually don't know. Cancel
Badminton. I'm a feminist, so every game I think I'll support.
Yeah, as a wise man says.
Keep telling yourself that, darling.
Women, it's 55% harder for them to lose body fat than it is for men.
Because they have to complain before they work out?
Yeah, you can argue with me that it's gender differences, that it's simply something they're born with, but I'm telling you, as a physical education teacher, with my master's, of which I've studied this in detail, women on average put less effort in sports, powerlifting, weightlifting, basketball, every sport, you name it. Men on average try harder than girls. Hate me if you want, but I'm telling you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear.
Now, this guy is meant to be a future superstar for Real Madrid, and he's definitely got the talent. He's just got to remember.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
That's
a great idea.
There's 2 inputs, Dawn and Laura, my wife Laura. Okay, if I'm wrong and Laura's right, this is a really easy one. Laura's right, that's simple, thank you very much. Okay, if we're both right, it doesn't matter. Laura's right, thank you very much.
If I'm right and Laura's wrong, doesn't matter. Laura's still right. And if we're both wrong, Donna's wrong.
Are y'all loyal?
I'm loyal, but
You're loyal.
only if you're loyal to me, because if you're not, I'm up for the fuck I want to.
Okay, what are we doing? Okay.
So, hey, if he's cheating on you and you find out, you gonna do it right back?
I'm gonna have to do it 10 times worse. If you're cheating on me and I find out, you better make sure you're humble and safe.
When you ask them if they're loyal and they do that thing with their hand,
I'm loyal.
then they're probably not loyal.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5, right? Or a lovely weekend with these three ladies and you can do anything you want with them?
That's one of the most stupid questions I've ever had in my life.
I'm gonna have to go with the PS5.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to go with that PS5.
PS5. Oh. Anything. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the PS5. I've had to take the PS5. I need that.
Another.
You know, as a lot of wise man said in the comments, I'd rather have a PS1 and that PS5 will last me a lifetime. Those three will probably give me a headache in about 3 minutes.
Je vais voir la meuf de Cristiano. Hello. Welcome to Dubai. Ça va?
He is the one.
What's your phone number?
865. My wife will kill you.
You loyal. That's actually a great idea. I wouldn't try it for real though, because there's only one place you're going.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
This is fucking awesome.
If you ignore me, you get my attention.
What's a toxic trait in a guy that you love?
They reply late,
How late we talking?
like 24 hours late.
Does that work? You think it works?
Yeah,
it works on
it
you?
works.
How does that make you feel?
Ignored, and ignorance is attractive. Why? That's bad. I know it's bad, but it's something that gets my attention, you know?
Women that are attracted to toxic men and toxic traits are usually toxic themselves. Stay away from them.
What's a question you should never ask a woman?
How many people you've been with?
How many people have you been with?
None of your business. It doesn't matter.
You're a tough interview.
Yeah.
You got a lot of secrets you keep hitting, huh?
You know what? Doesn't matter. If I'm dating you, I'm your present and your future, so.
Yeah, this one's definitely been round the block a few times.
The realization why I'm single. Every guy that I'm like, oh yeah, he's attractive, I see their wives and they just look like so like, you know, not like this. Pretend my tattoos are gone. Dude, I look crazy. That's why guys don't want to wife me up. And I just come to this realization.
I mean, at least she's got some self-awareness and she doesn't seem that bad. I just think like she's basically saying men are more attracted to feminine women and she comes across kind of butch and not that feminine. The fact that she's able to see this probably means she won't end up with cats, or they'll at least accept her.
How's dating different in Italy as opposed to Miami?
I mean, in Italy, there's like, you live with your family until like you're 30 years old, so...
It's family oriented.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
So a chick is more likely to date a guy who lives at home in Italy as opposed to here in Miami?
Yeah, because they have a different mentality. Like, here in Miami, like, the girls, like, the guys that go out, or like, oh my god, like, he has a table at a club, like, let's all go, you know, like...
But you don't care if your man's making 45K working at North Italia.
I don't care, but like in the future, like if we would like form a family, like I wouldn't want to be in a situation where like we can't afford to live in a good house or like send them to a good school.
So at what age do you think that guy should have his life together?
Max, like when you're out of college, hopefully, I think.
20, 22, 23?
23, max 25. Like
And how much should he be making at that point in time, you think?
I mean, minimum like at 25, like 9K a month, like
10 grand a month at 25.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Today, like it's easy to make money anywhere, honestly, you know, and like it's easy like to find a job and like create your own business. Like I don't think it's that hard.
She started off reasonable and got gradually more unrealistic. There's barely any men that age making that amount of money a month. Don't bother with dinner and TikToks. If she cheats,
she belongs to the streets.